Okay, how we doing out there? Video may be a little choppy. I am in the basement, but these are the wallpaper screens. These are the boxes they come in. People are asking what do the boxes look like for the wallpaper screens. So this one right here, both of them have, I think one has one for the, yeah, because you can tell by the weight. Yeah, this is actually two. This is a two screen package right here. So this is a two screen package. It's for a customer who ordered two of the 4x8 screens. These will be coded tomorrow. This one right here is a wallpaper screen ordered by a customer. That's my name right there. I mark my name on it when I ship out my boxes. This right here is a customer ordered one. This is a customer ordered two. So there's two of them actually in here. Now, the four system is already available on the website. We already sold three of them already. That'll allow you to attach four screens to screen. Sorry if I'm disconnecting. So I'm going upstairs because Wi-Fi down here is buggy, but I just want to show you the boxes that they come in. A few people were curious how they're shipped. They're actually shipped on a roll. The screens have to be shipped on a roll. They cannot be folded. Let me see. I already put my Christmas lights up. See my snow? Snowing outside. Got the icicles and everything going. I wanted to keep it normal. My next door neighbor, I lie to you not, man. I'm next to my neighbor across from me. His setup looks like, you ever seen National Lampoon Christmas Vacation? Where he goes to hit the lights and the airplane thinks it's a landing strip. It looks like that literally across the street. They went all out. Got my stand here set up right there. That's the wallpaper screen right there in action. One hanging up on my wall, which I love. This is my favorite screen. I do all my gaming on this screen. So, yes, that four screen package is available. Those of you that are curious to know how those screens look when they're linked together, I'm gonna put a video. Make sure I got this locked in here right. There we go. Locked in right. There we go. I'm gonna put a video in there to show you the screens all linked together. Now, I'm going to do a little gaming and show off some videos and stuff like that, you know, like I usually do. But those customers, the ones over in New York City, just to let you know, your screens are ready. They're going to be shipping out tomorrow. You'll have them in no time at all. And for the rest of you, if you made orders, they will be shipping out too. Keep in mind, as I said before, on the website, and it's on the website, we get the screens from a third-party manufacturer. So it takes time for them to fabricate the screen and ship it to us. Once they ship to us, we process it one day and woo-ha, out the door. So these are for customers who don't want to paint screens. They don't want to build the frame. They just want something that can just stick on their wall and be done. Convenience. Where's my controller? Oh, here it is, down here on the floor. All right. So let me pop into the PS4. I love this, man. Just being able to game with all my lights on, it's a wonderful, wonderful thing. To be able to have contrast and all that good stuff over here, it's a good thing. I downloaded some more games yesterday, but first things first, let's see. Let's just, before we drop into gaming, let's just watch a couple of videos. We'll do some football. A few people asked me for football demonstrations because people are going to be using this in their man cave. And they want to see what sports is going to look like on the screen, you know. So I try to play a little bit of everything for everybody. So we'll pop into YouTube. Some of you will be using the screen for gaming, movies, TV shows, you know, stuff like that. So just try to give you an idea of exactly, you know, what you're getting, you know what I mean? Now the screens are weatherproof and they do work with ultra short throw projectors. So if you have an ultra short throw projector, no worries. It will work on the screen with no problem whatsoever. Let's go with, all right, we'll just play a couple of these in there real quick. Ooh, for me, oh, no. I saw this demonstration, I think it was from Skyward. Oh my goodness, the black contrast levels in this demonstration were freaking. I'm always looking for really true, deep contrast when it comes to a screen, and I freaking love this video. I'm gonna find it, but let's watch some everyday videos on here. Oh, wait. I hate this video. And I'll tell you why. It never gets to the good stuff. Let's go with this one right here. This is better. So hope everybody's having a well day or a well night, depending on where you're at in the world, or while it's going well for you. I gotta go cruise shopping tomorrow. So. Now, we may be working on, because the wallpaper screens are selling very well, we may be working on a panel system, which allow you to be able to link screens together for those of you who want to do something a little different with the screens. Some people want to use them for art displays. So we're going to come out with a panel package, which will be screens that will probably be somewhere between 2 feet by 2 feet. I'm telling you, ever since OLED, LG, I think it's LG started the first with the OLED. Ever since OLED came out, everything now wants to be a part of OLED. Skyworth, I think it's Skyworth, I think it is. They have OLED technology. Sony has OLED technology. You know, everybody wants that black screen now. Of course, as always, lights are always on. I'm gonna check something real quick. There is a particular part of the video, yeah, I don't like. I'm sorry. I'm a Christian. I don't like it. It's part of the video where they basically show the woman wearing a crown of thorns on her head. I mean, it's just me, but I mean, I just feel that's disrespectful. So I'm sorry I can't show that part right there because I do feel that's disrespectful. Yeah, I just don't like that part. But we'll skip that and start from there. Yeah, I find it funny that, not funny, but interesting that if a person starts talking about Christ, that some people, that's the last thing they want to hear. But if you're on a plane and it's going down, that's the first thing you want to hear. Your attention, it got your attention now. When your plane's going down, everybody wants to listen. But other than that, nobody wants to pay me any mind. Which I find kind of interesting. I have a family, a lot of family in the military. And I have family that date back from World War II. One of my great uncles used to always say, there's no atheists in the foxhole. So if you ever had the liberty of being in a foxhole, being, having all kinds of rounds fired at you, that's a good time to find God. I love how the greens, look at the greens. Ugh. Oh, it's like candy. You just want to bite into the side of the screen. That's why I like to do these demonstrations live. You know, I prefer to do demonstrations live because it allows for people to see the screens in action in real time. Because there's no way to edit this at all. Like you're watching it in real time. That is one of the best ideas YouTube ever came up with. Now remember yesterday when I was showing you the Elite Dark Star 9 and I was showing you the light gray screen paint mix and I was doing color patterns, like different color tests to show you exactly how the screens look with the lights on and off, how you're not really getting true blues and true colors. Most demonstrations that do this particular demonstration has to be done in the dark. You can't do it in the full environment because the background won't come up black. All right, so I saw something under Skywork, and I'm gonna find that video because it was an amazing video. I like to watch demonstrations that have true black contrast levels. I think it was Skywork OLED. I think that's what it was. Go back, and I'll have to change this right here. No. Let's go back. Let's go back. We need to go here. And let's put it in OLED. Hope I got it right. Yeah, sorry about the reconnection issues. We are having a bit of, I doubt we're going to get rain for Christmas. It's been really rainy over here, so I don't think we're going to get it. Let me see if this one's it right here. It was a beautiful demonstration. I did copy it. I want to make sure I can find it. Contrast levels were outstanding in this video. As you can see, you're looking at the menu and all, which is pretty cool about it. I'm trying to figure out where I saw this at. I know this demonstration, I've seen it here. Hopefully I can find it. I'm going to play this video right here. I'm going to go down. Oh, crap. It's on my phone. I'm going to go downstairs and get my phone. And my phone is sitting right there in front of me. All right. Let's try this in another form of let's try OLED and then put that one in because I wanted to see that demonstration. It was beautiful. OLED. Let's go. You reverse it. Sometimes you reverse it, you'll get it. Either way, I'm going to end up in the same spot. Let's see if this is this one right here. Connection, people. See with a black screen, I can play literally any video I want on the screen. I don't have to worry about the color ever fading or washing out. Never.
Hey Google, Alexa.
So that definitely wasn't it, but that was actually pretty nice. Oh, here it is. Yes! Found it.
黑不是一种颜色，
Make sure I get this one all the way to the end too.
黑不是一种颜色，去蕴含一切颜色。作为 OLED 有机电视，让黑成为一项标准，纯粹的黑，让所有颜色愈发出色。
Look at the black levels. Yeah!
黑
I love this, man. I love black technology.
OLED 有机电视。
Now look, hold on for a minute. Let's go back. I'm gonna come out of here for a minute. I'm gonna hit that again.
黑不是一种颜色，去蕴含。
Let's go back here. Let's pause that. Pause! Pause! Freak, man. Alright, hold on for a minute. Talk to group for a bit. Sample sheet. All right, so we have a dark gray sample sheet right there, light gray. Let me see if I have another one here. Oh, we do. Dark gray. We're gonna need all the colors today, aren't we? We got dark gray. Yes, we do. Dark gray, dark gray, dark gray. Turn this to the side real quick. You don't need to see me. Just talk to King Groot. You are worthy. You're worthy to talk to King Groot. All right, we have on the board 3 different shades of screen paint. Well, actually, we have 2 projection screens there. And then we have our screen paint. In the middle, we have our mixture right here in the center. Over here, we have a dark gray version of it right there. This is what happens if you take the ingredients I told you how to make for free. If you are going to go cheap on a projection screen mix, don't pay for it. You can make it for free. So, this one right here is the mixture. For my hands in front of the camera, right? There we go. Okay, let me stand up and do this. All right, this one right here is the mixture made with bare silver screen, 2 teaspoons of black, and some glitter. Any kind of glitter, metallic or silver. This one is the exact same mixture, except for there's 4 teaspoons of black. As I said before, the more black you put into it, the darker the image becomes. That's how they control the tint. Like I said, if you're going to pay for it, you can do it for free. Or not do it free, do it $30 a gallon. We used to make this stuff 11 years ago. So I'm telling you how to make our product of gray screen paint that we made 11 years ago under a company, Digital One Crystal Screen Paint. That's how I know how to make the product. Somebody was sitting there saying, oh, you're making this paint. We made it 11 years ago, all right? I got a 10-year contract from Turkey off of that. All right, and this right here is just a gray screen sample right there. That's not screen paint at all. And we're going to do the dark contrast with the OLED. Let me bring this over here a little bit so we're not all in the shot. There we go. Sorry about the reconnection.
纯粹的黑，让所有颜色愈发出色。黑，出色，创维 OLED 有机电视。
Now, you see where the screen is coming up in gray. It's not supposed to be gray. The projector is projecting black right now. All this right here is projecting a black image. This whole image. When you watch OLED demonstrations, the projector is projecting black, but the screens here can't pick it up. They're trying to pick up black, but they're reflecting back gray. So that's why they have to do demonstrations in the dark. As I said before, it's the only way they can get a decent image.
黑不是一种颜色，去蕴含一切颜色。作为 OLED 有机电视，让黑。
Now you're thinking if the black screen wasn't there, you would literally think you were seeing black. You're not seeing black, you're seeing shade gray.
愈发出色。黑出色。成为一项。黑不是一种颜色，却蕴含一切颜色。作为 OL。
You see what I mean? You're actually seeing shades of gray. You're not seeing black. So if any light were to come on in the environment, that's why you'll never see a light gray screen paint do a demonstration like this, because it cannot pull contrast. Any light that hits the environment, you see what I'm talking about? That's why I'm going to give you this. That's why this screen paint mix I'm telling you about, I'm giving you away for free. Because technically, I hate to say it, it's useless. It really is.
LED 有机电视让黑成为一项标准，纯粹的黑，让所有颜色愈发出色。黑出色，创为 OLED 有机。
Oh no, backgrounds are always black. I was looking for that particular demonstration because I saw that and I was like, wow, that's a really, 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 really good demonstration. I do apologize. We're having a bit of a storm out here. In this demonstration, the background is black, so the projector is projecting a black image with these colorful images. Now that's a dark gray sample right there. It's a dark gray sample. Because some people think if they go in and make the paint a darker gray, they can pull contrast. No, you can't. Because when we developed the titanium black silver, I told you when I did the side by side that the titanium black silver, and we developed our own, and I told you it will never ever come close to a black screen because it can't pull contrast. Contrast makes the difference whether or not if your colors are going to pop. Now, if you look at the lighter screen paint, as you're seeing right here in the center, right there, it's completely faded. But if we were to take the lights out, there we go. Sorry about that. We're having a bit of problems out here. We've got a storm going on right now. Now, I'll put the lights back on. I had to bring the camera back a little closer to the modem. I do apologize for that. Like I said, we're going to have a bit of reconnection issues out here because we are getting a bit of a storm. I wish it was snow, but we're not going to get that. All right, let's go into doing some. I always do this because then I get people that'll say to me, well, you're doing contrast demonstrations And it's not fair because the screens you have before you, we know they can't pick up contrast because they're light gray screens. That's not fair. Show something with some bright, beautiful colors in it. That's why I always go to the 4K flowers, because there's a bright, beautiful colors. So we do know the screens can't pick up contrast. So I go into, and we definitely can't do this. This one right here is basically the background for a fireworks display, where the projector is projecting black. People have to understand, because the screen is black, the projector is projecting a black image that's hitting the screen. These screens are not picking up the black level. Contrast has nothing to do with it in your projector. Even if you had the contrast, you're still not going to get it. All right. Let's go to, really quick. I got to get some tea or something. I'm catching a bit of a cold here. Let's go to, I'd like to go to the 4K flowers. Can we get over there, please? Get a reconnection issue. Do apologize. Like I said, it's going to be a bit of a headache today. All right, we're back. We're having some problems with connection issues. I may have to use my data. All right, so let's click on here. It's going to go all the way back. Here we go. Now keep in mind, the black technology we developed has the ability to pull very high white levels next to a screens that are much brighter than our screen, because our screen is literally black. That's the easy part. Now, I like how the customer just said dark environment. We just came into a dark environment. Excellent timing, my friend. Excellent timing. Any screen that can produce an image in a well-lit environment can produce an image. If you have a screen, now keep in mind, doing demonstrations in the darker is easy. It's not hard to do a demonstration in the dark, because keep in mind, the projector has less light to deal with. That's why when you look at dedicated home theater rooms, the walls are black, everything's black in the environment to keep as less light as possible from disrupting the picture or losing the lumens from the projector. But doing, like I said, a demonstration in the dark is easy. Any screen can produce an amazing image in the dark. The hard thing is for a screen to be able to produce an image in a well-lit environment. That's the hard part. So we come out of here, we go into like I said, any screen can produce fairly well in a dark environment. That's easy. The hard thing for a screen to do is to produce an image in a well-lit environment. Now, if you have a dedicated theater room, you want to be able to produce true black contrast levels. But you're not going to be able to get that even if you have a screen. I think I just hit something major. Even if you have a screen that is gray or light gray or even dark gray. because they can't pull a contrast level. See how light they're coming up? This is black right here. That's not black. That's gray. So all you're seeing in the dark is just shades of gray. You're not seeing black. So that's just to show you, even in a dark environment, if you turn on all the lights in your environment, you will not have the ability to achieve a black level. Even if you have a projector that has 20,000 to 1 in contrast. But the minute I come over and I turn any light on in the environment, keep in mind, for those of you that are using these for dedicated theater rooms, you got to keep in mind the paint has to be to work two different ways. It has to be worked in commercial lighting too also. Because I have companies that want to use this in commercial lighting, like a storefront or a business, and they have to be, this projector is going to have to be able to, screens have to be to produce a image in a fully lit environment, but not only that, true black levels, they want to see the whole 9 yards. Because this is a lot cheaper than spending $100,000 for an LCD screen and have it installed in and suck a huge amount of power. It's cheaper to install this in than it is to basically put in a TV or a large TV of that platform. So if you are doing demonstrations, the majority of your demonstrations are in the dark, then you actually eliminate that particular group of customers that will be using it for commercial use. We do demonstrations for churches, we do demonstrations for schools and all kinds of stuff, but also too, I can show you in a dark environment where your screen is going to fail. The fellow who made the comment about the dark, please stick around. I got something I want to show you. I think you're going to find quite interesting. All right, so we're going to turn our lights on for a minute. As you can see, our screen can produce a star-filled demonstration with all the lights on the environment. The only way you're going to be able to achieve a contrast level from a lighter gray screen paint or even a gray screen paint mix, you're going to have to be in the dark. And for some people who have dedicated theater rooms, they're all fine by that. But people that are using these screens to replace maybe a TV, or they just want a bigger screen in their home setup, they don't want to turn their living room into a cave. So that's something that doesn't interest them. All right, so what we're going to do is we're going to come over here. We're just going to move this to the side real quick. Y'all can have a conversation with King Groot. Sorry about the reconnection issues. I do apologize. That is the screen paint mix. We did this demonstration yesterday. That's the screen paint mix we made. Now this is the most powerful sample I have here. We did this yesterday. This is the Dark Star 9 by Elite Screens. Has a 0.9 gain. Price tag for that screen would cost you probably $2,800 to $3,000. Okie doke, okie doke. All right, now wondering, does my product work well in the dark? Let's move this over here a little bit. Perfect timing. The timing on that was absolutely perfect, my friend. That was amazing. The timing was absolutely perfect. The minute he said that, the lights went out. That was pretty cool. All right, so as you can see, that is a Dark Star 9. Dark Star 9 is a very dark screen. It's supposed to be to produce amazing contrast, but as I said before, it doesn't have the ability to produce a true black level. Now, if you were to take the Dark Star 9 and you were to put it against the screen paint, and just say this screen is not here, you're just seeing this, you would think you were seeing a black level, correct? Right? But if you take it off and you put it here on against our screen, which is black, now you're seeing gray. That's why I tell people, when you say that, how does the product react with the lights out? Be sure he wants to see this right here. We're going to go into these real quick because I got to get downstairs. I got some few things I got to take care of. We're going to get ready for the screens. Got to process the screens for tomorrow. We've done this already before. Lights out. What does red look like on your screen with the lights out? There you go. That's our technology in the dark. That is a light gray screen paint mix we showed you how to make for free. And that is a $3,000 Elite Dark Star 9. Let's switch over. Lights on. Nothing's changed. Because it can't produce that color. Let's go over to blue. Here's your blue. You see how deep our blue looks? No calibration on my projector. That's it. That's one of my friends right there. The lights on. One of the problems people have when the lights are on is the screens will fade. I get that. People call me all the time. The minute I put the lights on, the screen fades. So it just lets you know when you look at that black technology versus a $3,000 screen versus cheap screen paint, it shows you, when you look at, or light gray screen paint, you look at the light gray screen paint, it just shows you that no matter what kind of projector you have, your image is still going to look like crap. Keep in mind, my projector sitting over here, that's a Sony. That right there is a 4300 lumen projector at 1920 by 1200. Look it up for yourself. It's a Sony VPL FH30. Brand new, they run around $4,000. Mine was blessed to get two of those used at $300 and $350. Yeah, I grabbed the other one. When I found out how much that thing cost used, yeah. So that projector is a very interesting projector. And this is a projector that's 1920 by 1200 WXGA. So as you can see, it really doesn't make a difference if you have a projector even powerful than this or a projector under this. This is the picture quality you're going to get. Can you display this video? Can you display this video? I don't get what you mean by display the video. We're on live right now. Let's go into, or do you want me to do a video over top of it? Yeah, I can do that. I do that in every demonstration. Just about every demonstration. Those of you that are familiar on how I do things, I do just show off everything. So let's come out of here real quick. Let's go into, because the bottom line is, you know, it doesn't make a difference if I display a video. You're seeing what color actually looks like. I'll show it anyway, but you're seeing what color looks like when you're really projecting. That's what you're really getting. Let's go to the color yellow. Yellow's a very bright color. Let's go with the my phone back a little bit closer. Oof, man, we're gonna have some problems with this reconnection issue. Okay. Eventually, one of the samples decided to quit on me, but let's go get that real quick. I may have to switch over to my data because for some reason I'm having some problems with connection or reconnection. All right, let's get you to stay up there real good. There we go. Sorry about that. That decided to just drop off. Look, I'm not going to take care. You're sitting here watching a live demonstration of the screen producing a less of a color. So how can you explain that? You're looking at that live. You're looking at our screen produce a nice bright colors, and the other screen is actually producing a faded color. So how do you explain that? You wanted me to do the demonstration with the lights out. I did the demonstration with the lights out. It shows the same results with the lights on that it does with the lights off. So what more do you want? Then you're going to say that, oh, it's night and day. No, it's actually, you're seeing exactly what you're getting. So what's probably going through your mind right now is if you do own a projector and screen, and it happens to be white or light gray or whatever it may be, you're probably thinking that, what color am I actually getting from my projector? What picture am I actually getting from my projector? Now, let's go over here and do yellow. That's why I do live demonstrations now, because when I did regular recordings, and those regular recordings, we had people on there that didn't want to accept the truth, and they wanted to get upset and say, hey, you're editing the video. This is live, my friend. An Optima, let's see, projector, short throw. I like Optimas. Actually, I have an Optima GT56 and an Optima GT55 Ultra short throw. Yeah, it's the right screen paint for it. I have one down. I have an Optima GT55 and an Optima GT56. I have a couple Optima projectors. Anything, if you go to our website and you look under our marketplace, yeah, 170 inch, you're going to need about 1 gallon to paint that. If you're going to do a fixed frame screen, you don't have to exactly pull it out of the frame. You can actually get frog tape and go around the corners of the frame. Also cover the whole entire 3005. It doesn't. Okay, so we do inside demonstrations on my Sony VPX 1000. That projector is 1100 lumens. So our specifications are on our website. Inside, they can be used with projectors as low as 1100 lumens. Outside, they have to be used with projectors of 3000 lumens and up. But you can use a projector of 1100 lumens. I've actually done a demonstration on a 25 set in Eco Mode 5 at factory settings. But yeah, your projector's good. You're good. Either way, you're good. But like I said, as a fellow came in and said, night and day, like I said, you can show them. They just don't want to accept it. I'm sorry if you don't want to accept it, but that's how it is. All right, we're going to do 10 hours of orange. I wonder who does these videos. Who watches 10 hours of orange? I'm glad they did it, but I'm just saying. As I told you before, our screens produce. No. Now watch this. I'll have the call again. I guarantee you. No, we want the orange. Where's the orange at? I want orange. 10 hours of orange. We got red. Now that debate was stupid. Everybody thought the dress was freaking. What was it? I forget that debate was. Let's go back here and clear this. Let's do, let's see, we did yellow, we did so let's do purple. Oh, sorry. I do apologize. I apologize for that one. Let me go back here for a minute. I do apologize. We did the yellow. We did do lights out. I have to be fair. So there's lights out on the yellow test. For the life of me, I don't know. You come into the room and you tell me to do the demonstration with the lights out, and I take the lights out. Where you can go with the room, and then I'm showing you the difference of each with the lights out. Now, the reason why, okay, so I had to regret I started work to do that. It's supposed to be portrayed to be so dark that you cannot see the image at all. That the colors are muddy, the images are muddy, they're dark. That's what it's portrayed to be. But you're looking at a screen paint and it's sitting next to a $3,000 screen. Now, if our image was so dark and so muddy, there is no way in the world you would be seeing any of this at all. I tell people if I hang up on you twice, it means I'm on live. So how is it possible that a black screen is producing an image that's bright enough where it's sitting right next to a light gray screen and a light, well actually that's more light gray screen and a $3,000 screen. And it's producing, the screen was a 0.9 gain on a 4300 lumen projector, and it's producing a bright enough image. Oh, Avatar scene, because Avatar has a. Let's see if we can go in. All right, I had to pull. I had to use my data plan. I'm using my data because the Wi-Fi is really buggy over here. Like I said, because it's storming outside and it's disrupting the signal. Now, I'll explain to you why we can't use Avatar. Avatar has a very serious copyright attached to it. They are very serious about people using their video clips for demonstrations. So sometimes they let it slide, sometimes they don't let it slide. You can only get away with certain movies will allow you to do demonstrations. Certain gaming companies will allow you to do demonstrations because it's free advertising for them. But Avatar is just one of those movies that just will not allow you to be able to do a demonstration. So I don't want to basically get a copyright due to the fact that I'm playing somebody else's video without their permission. Now, like I said, some people don't care, but for some reason, Avatar has a bit of a problem with that. On top of that, they're connected with Disney, and Disney does not play games for people, so it's not worth the risk. Now, keep in mind, Avatar has a lot of blues in Avatar. If I just showed you a demonstration on different color patterns, and those blues were coming up faded, what do you think is going to happen if I display the movie Avatar? It's going to come up just as faded. It's not going to change anything at all. Just because I'm showing you a blue test image and the blue test image is coming up faded, you think because I play Avatar, it's going to come up darker? No, that's like trying to say that, for instance, that projector called Viva or Valva, it claims that they can make 1080p to 4K by actually doing pixel shifting or compressing pixels. You can't do that because you're mixing a whole bunch of extra pixels. So that's why I won't do Avatar. I do not feel like getting a copyright strike. It's not worth the time. But like I said, this is not going to change it in any way because like I said, if it's not going to pick up blue, it's not going to pick up blue. Yeah, sorry, not to be disrespectful in any way. It was a very good question that you asked me, but yeah. Some places, I mean, I don't see what the problem is because it's free advertisement. You know what I mean? Every time somebody checks it out, I've actually seen some people doing some gaming on some of the projection screens that were showing off, and I'm like, what game is that they're playing? And I said, oh, that's so and so and so, and I go to the PS Store, download it, and play it. So I've actually bought a few games from people actually advertising their games through doing presentations on their projection screens. I wouldn't complain about it, to tell you the truth. Free advertisement, sure. It's a very beautiful movie. I really would love to do it, but no. I did a few of them, and they hit me with copyright strikes, and I had to remove them. And it's a shame if you do a really good video, and it gets a whole bunch of hits off of it, and then they come and say, guess what? You got to remove it, and you got to delete it. It's a true bummer, but it's true. All right. I shouldn't have any more connection issues due to the fact that I had to switch over to my data, and that scares me because last time I did a demonstration using my data, my phone bill was $260. I know I should just pay the extra $40 and just do unlimited, but I didn't do that. All right. Let's come over here. Let's remove this stuff off my screen. All right, so the 4-screen package deal is available on the website now. If you're curious about how the screens look all linked together, I'll put some demonstrations, some links at the bottom, so you can check it out for yourself. You know, so badly I want to do an avatar demonstration for you, but like I said, there's sticklers on it, man. I don't know what it is. It's Disney, for goodness sakes. Disney! Disney does not play around. They don't. I'm curious. If I ever was blessed to get a contract through Disney, would they copyright me for basically advertising Disney stuff, knowing that I have a contract through them? They probably would. Let's take our lights out. For those of you who wish to see the screen with the lights out. Right, let's do something a little fun here. Something a little more harder. Let's go with a TCL black and white. You're welcome, my friend. You're welcome. Enjoy. The screens, well, that's interesting right there. We have a manufacturer who actually makes that screen for us. So it's a bit of a plastic mixture. Sorry, I can't tell you what it is, but it's a custom designed screen for us. But, you know, some people get mad over that and say, well, you won't give us the information, but we can't. Come on, man. It's our wallpaper screen. It's our signature screen. But it's a very interesting mixture of different plastics to make that particular surface. Because you can't, if you think it's plexiglass, it's not plexiglass. Trust me. I had to do a lot of research when it came to different forms of projection screens, and somebody wanted to do plexiglass. Plexiglass, it's very expensive. It's very rigid. You can get it cut very thin, but the problem is being able to fold it up like that over there. See that screen right there? That's a wallpaper screen folded up. To be able to roll it up and have it that flexible, it's kind of hard to do. So you have to have a combinations of plastics in order to be able to do that. So it's a bit of a mixture. The company who makes it for us, they make us these particular screens, and we've been having a problem, not having a problem, but we want screens in a bigger size. So that's why we have to piece screens together to make larger screens. But by next year, I will have what's needed to buy that machine, but I'm going to get it modified so I can actually make bigger screens. But it's a form of a mixture of different plastics. That's what it is. All right, with that being said, it is time for me to go eat because I haven't had anything to eat. So I gotta be careful about that. See that Frank Sinatra right there? That's a copyright right there. That is definitely a copyright. I'm a big fan of Frank Sinatra, but yeah, if that had popped on and started playing, ooh la la, they've been in some trouble. All right, with that being said, I hope you enjoyed the video demonstration. I have to go downstairs and get ready. It's time for me to get something to eat. Thank you all for your time. You all have a blessed day and blessed night, depending on where you're at in the world. And hopefully I'll be on tomorrow if I don't have too much to do. Well, I'll be on tomorrow. I like this. Okay, sure. Good luck with that one. I did all the research. Well, you know what? Good luck. I don't knock anybody. If you feel you can get the same results, well, you can get the same results on Surface. Yeah, like I said, you can paint, screen paint, just any kind of screen paint, anything. But you're not going to get the same results when it comes to our technology. You know, you can paint that on carbonated cardboard. The Surface doesn't make the screen. It's the screen that makes the Surface. Remember that. Gotta go, and God bless.